What's up, everyone? It's Tim from TimPlaysAGame here with a list of the top 10 best arms in the game arms. It's important to collect new arms and customize and try different arms on different fighters. Now, before we get into it, I want to let everyone know that this list is subjective and every fighter works better with different arms. It is best to try different arms with your favorite fighter to find a winning strategy. The following 10 arms perform the best on any fighter in arms. Number 10 is the Chilla. Straight punches are always a good direct approach in arms. The Chilla offers a great direct punch with the added ability of freezing your opponent when charged up. Remember, freezing with the ice attribute in arms is different than paralyzing with the electric attribute arms, as your opponent can still punch and block while frozen. The freezing effect of the Chilla lasts twice as long than the paralyzing effect and can be combined effectively with many different arms. This makes the Chilla still a viable option when selecting an effective strategy or an effective straight punch. Number 9 is the Parasol. The Parasol is an effective straight punching arm that with a bit of a delay when using. It also offers a charged punch with a wind attribute that will knock your opponent backwards. The true effectiveness of these arms comes from the wide punch that it offers. Since this is a middleweight arm, the Parasol can block lightweight arms like the Hydra, Revolver, and Popper. The rush it offers is also very effective. Number 8 is the CKeyHomi. The CKey and Homi are two arms that offer a better homing system than any other arms that offer a better chance at hitting opponents that like to dodge a lot. When charged up, the Homi has an explosive ability that does extra damage, and the CKey's explosion can paralyze an opponent if it hits them indirectly. The rush these arms offer is impressive, but be careful that you are not too close to the explosion. Number 7 is the Megaton and the Megawatt. The heavyweight arms are strong and require skill to use effectively, but these two are the best of the heavyweight arms, and it has to be the Megaton and the Megawatt. The Megaton is like a heavyweight buff that can do more damage than when charged. The Megawatt is slower, but it offers an electric attribute that can paralyze opponents when charged. These heavyweight arms can also knock away midweight and lightweight arms like they're nothing. Number 6 is the Ram and the Chakram. The curve type arms, Ram and Chakram, are perfect for getting around straight punching arms. The Chakram has a stun attribute that can stun opponents momentarily, allowing for a quick follow-up punch when charged. The Ram has a fire attribute, which can do some extra damage when charged. If you are facing an opponent with these arms, you better get good at dodging or blocking, since these punches are difficult to deflect with other arms. Number 5 is the Hydra. The lightweight arms have a reputation for having a wide range of attack, but the Hydra is the only one that has depth. The vertical attack of the Hydra is perfect for attacking enemies that like to dodge by jumping over your punches. The fire attribute packs an exceptional punch when charged, and its rush is nothing to scoff at. Number 4 is the Slapamander and the Slamamander. The whip type arms, the Slapamander and Slamamander, expand in midair and does a lot of knockback damage. The Slapamander has a fire attribute that is great for knocking down opponents when charged, and the Slamamander's wind attribute is great for sending your opponents flying when charged. Number 3 is the Cracker and the Popper. These two best of the lightweight arms are the Popper and the Cracker, mainly because of their speed and amount of damage they can do. The Popper has a wind attribute that knocks opponents backwards when charged, and the Cracker has a fire attribute that does extra damage and knocks an opponent down when charged. These arms are powerful, but can be deflected easily with middleweight and heavyweight arms. Number 2 is the Thunderbird and the Phoenix. Much like the Chakram and Ram, the Thunderbird and Phoenix are curved punches that can also curve up and down. The bird part flies forward to deliver the hit and returns to its nest immediately afterwards. The Thunderbird's electric attribute can paralyze an opponent when charged, and the Phoenix fire attribute can knock opponents down when charged. And finally, number 1, the Sparky. If you're wondering why I gave this arm the #1 spot, just play online for a little while. I will guarantee you will find a fighter using the Sparky more than any other arms. The Sparky is a straight punch that offers an electric attribute that paralyzes when charged. Though the paralyzing effect only lasts a couple of seconds, a fighter cannot punch and can only move a very little while paralyzed. This makes the Sparky a perfect choice to be combined with other arms for devastating combinations. Really, any of the electric attribute arms are a good choice, but the Sparky is the one of the fastest and hardest hitting of the electric attribute arms. This has been the top 10 best arms and arms for the Nintendo Switch. If you have any comments about this list or feel like there are some arms that deserve to be mentioned, feel free to comment in the box below. I want to thank everyone for watching today. This is Tim from TimPlaysAGame signing off, and have a good night.